As I said, in the end, the army of Biafra is the only thing that can defeat ISIS. If I speak, write it down on a piece of paper. Only us can. And that is why it is in the interest of America and United Kingdom to allow the emergence of Biafra. Only Biafra can stop them. They must know this by now. Only Biafra can stop the relentless assault and advance of Islamic State. They are coming. It's too late. They have taken over Libya airport, so for them to come to the zoo is very easy. Mind you, Libya shares the same border with Niger, and Niger shares the same border with you. You are finished, and Niger is where Sanusi Lamido Sanusi ancestral home is. Do you know that? He has a house in the capital of Niger, Niamey. Are you aware of that? The Emir of Sokoto. Yet he's the fourth most powerful man in the zoo. How sad can that be? But let's continue all the same. I don't work with fools. You must make hay while the sun is still shining. And mind you, the flag of ISIS is black. And they're coming. You look for them in the afternoon, in the morning, not when it's nighttime. You're asking me to look at ISIS flag because I can't. It's dark. And their flag is also black. Use your senses and use your brain, please. If at all that some of you can reason. As I said, in the end, the army of Biafra is the only thing that can defeat ISIS. If I speak, write it down on a piece of paper.
The lovers of freedom all over the world, Biafrans all over the world, I greet you all. This is Biafra Nesedos TV, always bringing you the message of redemption and liberation to the hearts and the minds of our people. With a genuine mindset and with a humble spirit. The well-being of Unyi Onyas for everybody. Everybody needs to wake up. You've heard him right. He is our prophet. Everything he has said have come to pass. And whenever he say write it down, know that that thing is very, very serious matter. Okay, in Nigeria now. US have deployed a military team to Nigeria. As we speak now, they deploy a military team to Nigeria. And they watch Mazlan Kanunekweeba. He talked about it's only America and the UK. No, how am I acknowledge USB? That they should acknowledge USB. Not only USB army they destroy in their ISIS locally. I don't even know what America is waiting for. I don't know what Israel are waiting for them to acknowledge United States of Biafra, because there's no time to waste. If they ignore USB, not to acknowledge them, this insecurity will continue in Nigeria and even in West Africa and even all over the world. USB army, Maznan can't know what he's talking about. Maznan cannot be well informed. Remember, he was sent by Chukwu Kabiam to deliver humanity, starting from Biafra and to the rest of West Africa and to the rest of the world. Came onto his own. Some of his own knew him not. But everything he has said is coming to pass. Now again to this breaking news, and I'll be right back. Listen to this.
And moving on to Nigeria, the US has put boots on the ground in the African country, which has been grappling with Islamic State terror attacks. And now, to counter the menace, the US has deployed a small military team to Nigeria. The move was announced by the head of the US Africa Command, General Zagvin Anderson. The US official said that the decision followed his meeting with Nigeria's President Bola Tinubu in Rome last year.
We agreed that we needed to work together on the way forward in the region. That has led to increased collaboration between our nations to include a small U.S. team that brings some unique capabilities from the United States in order to augment what Nigeria has been.
Now, this is what the man said. We agree with the Nigerian government to help them eradicate this bandit, this terrorist that is destroying everywhere, that is unaliving people anyhow. If I bring you the in details of the level after that no cartel of Hato, thing has not stopped. They even increased. Because the only thing that they know has to do best is to put fear. They will rise you with fear, getting on them. But when you give them fire for fire, egbe for egbe, mma to mma, one hand in the heart of a boss. When you was on the flying at Ojo, how may I give me what I put in a mook and a mookie behind the McGiffin, if I had you. But I may have a jaggy, Eladia, one I got to get to full noble. Now, they agree with the Nigerian government to work with the Nigerian government to eradicate this Ndogo robber. The same Nigerian government have went to Turkey. Now I got papa with Ndogo robber. If we go to answer a cause of conflict, before I know my name in America, Turkey, America. We also need the full and Yama, we need to become Mariana Madi Begish. I try anything noble and Gaga. You tell our people, wake up. Well, because only like wake on up. No way in a cage at UOG. No, nobody. They have fear. I want you to guys continue to listen.
Been doing for several years.
Nigeria's Defense Minister, Christopher Musa, has also confirmed that a team was working in the country. Now, this announcement comes after the US launched strikes targeting ISIS terrorists in Nigeria's Sokoto state on Christmas. The strikes were conducted in coordination with Nigerian authorities. US President Donald Trump has been alternately pressuring and helping Nigeria to counter the ISIS terror. Nigeria is Africa's most populous country. It is broadly split between a Christian majority south and a Muslim majority north. Trump has alleged that there is a genocide of Christians ongoing in Nigeria. Now, back in October, Trump had warned that Christianity faces
a country of a particular concern. If you go to the whole world now, report to Nigeria. Here I find the Fulani Caliphate in Ezo, all these things they have been hiding from, let the world not to know. Bribing all the whole ambassadors for them not to know what is happening, committing genocide in their own native land, in the people's native land. They have been hiding it for long. Now, they have been exposed. The emergence of USB, United States of Biafra. Abagonda Auto. I don't want to be here after. Everybody now reports in Nigeria, right? I hope you guys are following up. Continue to listen.
An existential threat in Nigeria. Now, he had also threatened to militarily intervene in the West African country, saying that it is not doing enough to protect its Christian citizens. Now, the Trump administration has also designated Nigeria as a country of particular concern.
Tinubu is still busy. You see, America said they are not doing enough to protect their own citizens, the people's life, the people's property. A country that claims that they are running a government, Tinubu is busy flying all over the world. If France today, UK, people they're still warming up to enter into a new election. You call yourself a Nigerian, you say na get to vote. Go up or get Biafra. Because only people that are still validating this evil government upon Nigeria, they would their own people. I don't know when they want to have conscience, which they refuse to have. They not validating her, and you don't want to tell the world to divide this Nigeria so that life will be saved. Divide Nigeria so that people's life will be saved, and you are still patching Nigeria, and you are still doing one Nigeria. President Kalu says that Nigeria will happen to you. Let's continue to listen.
Allegations of religious oppression. Abuja has strongly rejected Trump's claims, saying that terror attacks claim lives of both Christians and Muslims alike.
Nigeria's constitutional commitment to religious freedom and rule of law. All the answers are in there. And this is what guides us. And this is what shows that it's impossible for there to be a religious persecution that can be supported in any way, shape, or form by the government of Nigeria at any level, be it federal, be it regional, be it local. It's impossible.
The diplomatic dispute has led to increased military cooperation between Washington and Abuja.
We're charting the roadmap to deeper cooperation. From the Department of War perspective, it's counterterrorism related. So how can we enable our Nigerian partners to be more effective? And it's the whole gamut of intel sharing, sharing TTPs, tactics, techniques, and procedures, as well as enabling them to procure more equipment, the right equipment that will be the most effective against ISIS and other VEOs.
The US has been conducting surveillance flights over the country from Ghana since at least late November. The US Africa Command has said that its military support would be concentrated in northwestern Nigeria. For nearly 2 decades, Boko Haram and its splinter Islamic State West Africa province have been spreading terror in the region. Now, just yesterday, gunmen killed over 160 people in Kwara State. It is reportedly one of the deadliest attacks in Nigeria in recent months. The attack came after the military carried out operations in the area against what it called terrorist elements. As Nigeria's security situation remains grim, the US is stepping up its military presence in the country. Abuja has welcomed the move, and now it remains to be seen how America's boots-on-the-ground approach helps Nigeria resolve its security woes, and how it will impact the larger region.
The world doesn't fit in boxes, so why should your news? From battlefields to negotiation tables, from internet outrage to real-world injustice. The conversations everyone is having and the ones they're avoiding. It's the same show, but this new year, First Post America gets a new look. I'm Kerry Johnston, and this is First Post America.
Couldn't figure right now. USA are deploying go. US have deployed a military team to Nigeria now as we speak. And we have seen the report. Because the one man can look at the I give you evidence where by here. You have seen it right now. But the major solution to this problem, acknowledgement of United States of Biafra. Divide Nigeria. If you can't divide Nigeria, this thing will continue. There's no level of army get deployed. Discipline. The only solution, USA, USB, United States of Biafra. Acknowledgement. If under allowed you overnight. Remember when Maznan Carlo created ESN, right? People to us we allowed you bar. Because I'm had to work bankata. Phone hang on Mazin and the Carlo. Because with Mazin and the Carlo, with ESN one well, also more on a Biafra land. And in our land here, then when you acknowledge the United States of Biafra now being declared, when America acknowledge them, and Mazin and Carlo Korea, no acknowledge. Ketana Hemek Wago they move. If I know you it's eager on a break go that night. Nigeria ain't for now break Hana give break and keep as well. Because if I give me America game we know that hey we Nigeria overnight. The weapon it's not gonna happen. It's gonna happen as soon as possible. No one never told me video away taka because someone calls them to can go put a room. Not the very important now go put a room here. You have to go. Chineke na be do I o ka mana go put ya. Le na anya ba na. You ga for since after no ka for na. You ga for tun that's when na peka kwa na report na. Kunu for the update. Then another update not here. For that now. America will no other choice than to divide Nigeria. Away but and damn it to have with the problem. Anyoa. Just many acknowledge. Anyoa will more. USB will more. I know Hana Mega Hanina Ladi. Hanina Ladi. I know what I'm talking about. But then don't say about now.
Christmas gift, which is the major US airstrike on ISIS in Nigeria, would be a turning point. We were hoping that maybe, just maybe, the killings will slow down or stop.
But information is power. Information is power. Akwara anụ ka anyị na-asa afọ ebe a pụta ebe igere meseji ebe a nwanne ya ọkụ ụbụna hụ asisti gị ma gị nwee ezigbote infọmeshọn ga-eme ka gị nwanne gị kwe aịda na ị ga-akwụshi ike ọ ga-elarie ọ ga-echọwa ewu ojii mgbe ihe dị anyị agaba ebe a sị ka bịa penti were gị wes ka bịa mee gị ka nwanne ebe a wee pụta ebe a gị dị well informed gị mara ihe anyị time and season anyị nọ n'ime ya then you run with it. Listen, go to data gị watch this thing, gị like this program, you share it. God will bless you because you are trying to save life. Listen.
But it didn't slow down. It got worse, a lot worse. As January comes to close, I want to show you, just in case you haven't been paying attention, what has actually happened since the airstrike. Here is the reality of the last 30 days in the northern Nigeria.
Listen.
On December 26, 2025, the Bokos and Bakin Ladi area in Plateau State, armed militias raided the community. 16 people were killed. On the same day, 26th of December, at the rural Niger State, bandits attacked the village and 12 people were kidnapped. On the same day, again, December 26th, at the Timbo village in Adamawa State, ISWAP terrorists.
America, you have to listen to this. The world, we are showing you what is going on in that country called Nigeria. And everybody needs to wake up. America, wake up. Europe, wake up. Israel, wake up. This thing needs to be stopped. People of good conscience, wake up. Everybody needs to make the noise. YouTube, allow us to show the people all this thing that is happening. They are murdering our people. They are committing genocide. It's still happening. And America is making a move. Let every other people join hand to end this thing now. You people should not separate our views. We shall allow us to. We are telling our story. Nobody is telling us. We are the one telling our story. So allow these videos so that people, the world will see it. We are not here doing any blackmail or propaganda. We are telling you the reality at hand. And you people must listen to us. Continue to listen. And this is the update, current update, that is what is happening. And everybody must put their hands on decks to end this terrorism, which is a very, very good thing. Listen.
Bombed homes, 4 Christians were killed and 5 were captured. On December 27th, in Anka, Zamfara State, Islamic bandits raided there. 5 were dead, 20 were abducted. On December 28th, at Giwa in Kaduna State, 3 were killed and 15 were taken. On December 29th, at Woza in Borno State, a terrorist ambush and 4 people were dead. On December 29th again, at Mondam village in Adamawa State, ISWAP bombed a church and 100 houses. 11 Christians were murdered. By the time this calendar turned to 2026, 58 more people were dead in Niger State alone. January 1st, 2026, at a market village in Niger State, bandits attacked on the New Year's Day. 30 were killed and 15 were kidnapped. Early January, Plateau State, attacked by Fulani herdsmen. 12 Christians were dead. On January 4th, in Niger State, another village was attacked. 30 were killed, 40 were abducted. On January 5th, at Maiduguri in Borno State, there was Boko Haram attack and 3 people died. On January 5th again, at Benue State, a farming family was ambushed. 4 Christians from the same family were killed. On January 6th, Benue State was raided. 5 more Christians were murdered. On January 10th, at Taraba State, a night raid happened on 4 villages. 10 Christians were killed and homes were burned. On January 12th, in Benue State again, ambush on farmers. 4 Christians were dead. On January 17th to 18th, in Kajuru, Kano State. This is the one that shocked the world. Gunmen raided 3 churches during a Sunday service. 177 people was adopted, mostly Christians. On January 21st, at Borno State, there was a suicide bombing and assault. 5 soldiers and 58 civilians were killed. To add it up, in just 30 days, Nigeria has lost over 340 lives. and at least 397 people have been abducted. This is not banditry or clashes. This is a targeted campaign against Christian communities in the north and the middle belt of Nigeria. Despite the US airstrike and the government's promises, the killers are moving faster than the help. I'm calling on President Trump. I'm calling on international community. If the current structure of Nigeria cannot keep its citizens alive, then the structure must be broken. What we need now is a total restructuring of this country, or divide this country, because a country that allows its people to be slaughtered in their churches and on their farms is a country in name only. If you come across this video on your screen, please do me a favor. Please tag the people that have power to act. Silence is a death sentence. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, my sister. Information will gain power. That's for the reason why Masinani Kanu said this.
Biafra is the only thing that can defeat ISIS. If I speak, write it down on a piece of paper. Only us can. And that is why it is in the interest of America and United Kingdom to allow the emergence of Biafra. Only Biafra can stop them. They must know this by now. Only Biafra can stop the relentless assault and advance of Islamic State. They are coming. It's too late. They have taken over Libya airport, so for them to come to the zoo is very easy. Mind you, Libya shares the same border with Niger, and Niger shares the same border with you. You are finished, and Niger is where Sanusi Lamido Sanusi ancestral home is. Do you know that? He has a house in the capital of Niger, Niamey. Are you aware of that? The Emir of Sokoto. Yet he's the fourth most powerful man in the zoo. How sad can that be? But let's continue all the same. I don't work with fools. You must make hay while the sun is still shining. And mind you, the flag of ISIS is black. And they're coming. You look for them in the afternoon. In the morning, not when it's nighttime. You're asking me to look at ISIS flag because I can't. It's dark. And their flag is also black. Use your senses and use your brain, please. If at all that some of you can reason. As I said in the end, the army of Biafra is the only thing that can defeat ISIS. If I speak, write it down on a piece of paper.
All the way clear, right? And you went, this is the reason why there is a high need. The world needs to acknowledge United States of Biafra being redeclared. Finland, 29th November 2024. The record is there. Certificate, did everything not there. We have fulfilled all the obligation as a free nation. And the National Academy is only a army that will defeat this one in an Atoja. I remember he is a prophet. Whatever thing he has said, all of them have come to pass. Why not even the message here? Video on the video to throw back. But can share button. Click the like button. Share this program. If this is your first time coming across this our channel, subscribe and you have nothing to regret. This is Biafra Exodus TV, always bringing you the message of redemption and liberation to the hearts and the minds of our people with a genuine mindset and with a humble spirit. Instead of going to be a fight war against this page or fight war against this message, what opportunity to be part of this message. Why are you fighting against the man? Why are you fighting against your own government, which is USB? Why? Playing the role of that Sabu, playing the role of that when you see me. I am with the best decision in making maker. Playing the role of that Judas. I am with the best decision you're making. All the decision you're making. But that's why you Judas you're making. Let us play the patriot of so let us play the role of and let us play the role. Can the Fulani Hari use to divide and rule will destroy each and every one of us? It's time for you to make use of your common sense and acknowledge your government. And it shall be well with you, it shall be well with our family, it shall be well with our community, and it shall be well with our nation. USB. USB. Long live Mazina Nikalo. Long live PM Samuneba. Long live Dr. Musa Rabeza and all the genuine cabinet members. Long live all the forces defending our land genuinely. Long live all the medias doing the needful. Long live all the lovers of freedom all over the world. Great Biafrans will be fair. Love you all. May God bless us all. If I come across your way some other time, they will know which go.